Welcome, listeners. You are listening to Tea Talk Show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to another episode on Love Me JJ. I'm Sanusi Rebecca Titilayo, and I'm really excited to be live on my show. And of course, if this is your first time joining my show live, or better still, this is your first time listening to my podcast episode on Love Matters, I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited having you clicking this link to listen to this particular episode. I'm really excited to have you. And trust me, today we'll be talking about some important conversations that saves a relationship. Relationship is about two people. Even the Bible says can two work together except they agree. Okay, so there are some important information in conversations that you really need to have in order for you to have the best relationship, and of course save your relationship from failures. And another one, there's one important thing I will love to say first is that flaying or failure of a relationship actually starts from lack of communication. That is, lack of communication is one main thing that can actually cause relationship failures. Now, it's very important for me to say that, okay, when I mean communication, I'm not just saying, asking someone, what's your name, how old are you? Okay, of course, those things are important, but then discussing your goals, how you want to support each other, there's some important things. I'll be mentioning that very soon. Okay, so it talks about your feelings, how you feel, your feelings. You got to discuss a whole lot of things. Okay, so those kind of communications as regarding your feelings, as regarding your goal, the support you need from your partner. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So lack of communication is actually one main thing that actually causes relationship failure. And another thing is lack of understanding, lack of mutual understanding. One thing I will also like to emphasize is that relationship is not about you, it's not about your partner alone, it is about both of you. Then when you're discussing, having conversations, then your focus should be on both of you, not just about you alone, because it involves two of you. So you need to sit down and talk things out. Okay, so quickly, we love to quickly mention things and give a short explanation on important conversations that you must have in order to save a relationship and make your relationship work. Number one thing is that relationship boundaries. It is very important that both partners actually sit down and discuss their boundaries. Okay, what will make you or your partner to feel unsafe, or to feel disrespected, or to feel disinterested. Now, it is very important that we discuss this. Now, this kind of question is actually most times hard to answer when we are asked, because most times we don't check on some things. We don't check up on our boundaries sometimes. We don't, or it is until when someone crosses that line and then you discover that, oh, you don't really like this. Okay, so it's hard to answer, but then you need to talk about your relationship boundaries. What will your partner want? What will you do that will make your partner feel disrespected? What will you do that will make your partner disinterested? So you need to discuss that. Now, note that it's about both of you, not just about you alone. Another thing that we like to say is relationship needs. It's very, very important. The relationship is about bringing two of you together, bringing both of you up. So it's very important that you discuss your relationship need. Talk about your partner. Talk about it as a partner and as an individual. There are a lot of things. There are things we all expect in relationship. You have something you expect. For example, maybe in your relationship, you expect your partner to support you, which is very important. Okay, so you need to discuss. Okay, this is what I want to support with. Okay, I'm this career girl. I love someone who will support me. You discuss you discuss your needs. Okay, you discuss what you can do. Honesty, relationship then talks about honesty. Okay, you want okay, I want my partner to be honest with me. Okay, what do we do to have fun? How do we make ourselves happy? Safety. You discuss important things like that. It is very important. Now, another thing that is very important that you discuss in order to save your relationship, important question, important conversations that you must have if you want the progress of your relationship, is relationship fears. You need to talk about what you're worried about in your relationship, how to handle scary situations together. Okay, you need to, because the truth is that every relationship has its own up and down. Okay, every relationship has its own ups and downs. So that is why it's important that you plan ahead on how both of you is going to resolve issues when issues happen. Okay, most times people don't talk about this until when issues happen, then everybody just go wide. Okay, so you really need to discuss this thing. This is very very important. Talk about what you're worried about your relationship. How do you plan handling and settling issues together? Okay. And also, I would like to say this, that you shouldn't avoid arguments, tough arguments, because there are times when things like that will come. Then all you just need to do is just learn how you're gonna handle it when these things happen. I will take a short break now, and I'll be right back for the continuation of this episode. Alright, welcome back. Like I said, thank you so much for clicking these links. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode. I really appreciate that. Okay, I would like to continue on what I was talking about on conversations, important conversations that you must have in order to save your relationship. Another one is spending habits. You both need to talk about your spending habits as individuals and as aspiring couples. You have to agree on you need to create strategies on how you want to spend as individual and as a couple. This is very very important, because there's this Yoruba that says owoloma bojo reje. You need to talk about how money, how do you do as a finance. Okay, when we are together, okay, how do we work on our finances and lots more. So it is very important that you check that out. And also, there's this important one that we also love to discuss and emphasize on. You need to talk about your alone time. One thing that we should always understand is that being with your partner every time can actually cause unhealthy dependence on your partner, such that everything is about your partner. You are totally dependent on your partner. Okay, so it's very important that you, of course, you have your own interests. You have you something you want to cultivate, things where you want to build yourself. Okay, so always ensure that you have time for your own personal self, for your own personal development, for your own personal growth. Okay, this is very very important, because both partners is expected to grow individually and also together as one, as two people together in a relation. So it's important that you discuss your alone time. There should be time when both of you are on your own, building yourself, just developing yourself. It's very important. Alone time, you need to discuss that. Okay, quickly, I would like to state my points once again. Conversations, important conversations that you must have in order to have a great and amazing relationship and also save your relationship. Number one, relationship boundaries. You need to set boundaries and talk about what you will do that can make your partner disrespected, disinterested. Okay, and also relationship needs. What do you expect in this relation? You need to talk about that. Okay, relationship fears. Okay, when situations happen, how do we plan to attend to matters? And also spending habits. This is very very important. Financially, you need to talk about how you gotta spend money. And lastly, your alone time is very very important. There are times when you also need to develop yourself. You need to work on your influence, and apart from that, you need to hang out and be with your friends. Okay, and I said lastly, being with your partner every time can cause unhealthy dependency, and in order to prevent that, then you need to ensure that. All right, this is what I have for you as regarding today's episode on how to save your relationship. Take a short break now, and I'm back here for the announcement. Don't go away, please. Alright, welcome back, and I hope you've learned a whole lot from what I just talked about now as regarding important conversations that you must have in order to make your relationship the one that you want. Alright, so yes, it's announcement time, and for a while now I've been announcing everywhere on my WhatsApp status. You could have been seeing it. I've been announcing it on TikTok Show Facebook page. I've been announcing it everywhere that TikTok Show is having its first online conference, April 30th and May 1st, 2021. Can you give a shout? I hope you are shouting too. Alright, okay, so TikTok Show 1.0 online Earth conference is gonna be happening soon, and trust me, people have started registering. Like, even me, I'm surprised, because I was like, this is the first one. Some people will be like, what are they doing? What's this one doing? But anyway, either you say what's this one doing or not, registration have started, meaning that you too can register. Alright, so the conference is about weight loss, weight gain, body insecurity among male and female in the 21st century. So that conference is about weight loss, weight gain, body insecurity, liposuction. So it is very important that if you will love to attend this conference, it is very important that you register, because the registration is free, but it is compulsory to be able to attend the conference. That means if you want to be a part of the conference, if you want to attend the conference, if you want to learn a whole lot, you want to get values from the conference, then you will need to register for the conference. And trust me, registration has started. All you just need to do is just to click on the link that you're seeing on the comments box that I just dropped now. You're gonna see there 8TT. Don't let me call it out. I'm not a village girl. Okay, so you just click on the link. Okay, you click on the link, then you fill the form, and your registration is perfected. Okay, the first batch of people who registered between Thursday and this Thursday should check their email, because they are going to be getting the link for the conference to join the Google Meet conference on that day. And we take the next batch, and trust me, registration for the conference will be closing April 30th, 12 p.m. so that everyone who register to that time will get the link to be able to attend the conference. So it is very important that you check your mail. Okay, don't worry, we do constant reminder. So everyone who registered, you're gonna get text message from me to remind you as regarding the conference. So just put your heart at rest. We have the situation on our beck and call. We're gonna make it awesome. So please just click a link and register for the conference. Okay, once again, I'm saying a very big thank you to everyone who is presently listening to this episode and who will click this link and listen to this podcast episode. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I would have said you should drop your comment on the comment box, but I really don't want to go through that stress again. Okay, there are times where I'll tell people drop your comment, and sometimes some people will not say anything. But anyway, I don't want that stress again. Okay, so if you really love this podcast episode, I really love it if you drop your comments on the comments box at your own free will. And also, if you're joining in through YouTube, I would love you to drop your comments on the comment